good to see you all.
I'm Stacy from Masterpiece Jewelers in Daytona Beach, Florida, and I'm joined by my sister Tracy.
Hi, good to see you all tonight.
And Tracy is the co-owner of Masterpiece Jewelers.
Mhm.
Um, we our store has been in business in Daytona Beach for the last 30 years on Beville Road, and Tracy is also an award-winning jewelry designer. So tonight, as she does almost every single Thursday night, she's going to be designing a piece of jewelry from scratch while we all watch. And that is an amazing thing in and of itself because I don't believe anyone else on the internet is doing this, and we have been doing it 3.5 years. So it is so fun. Tracy and I really enjoy doing it as well.
That we do.
Yes, and Tracy making sure her phone is all quieted and everything.
Exactly.
I should do with mine as well.
Exactly. It just was one of those things.
Because we are jewelry experts and jewelry professionals and just regular old videographers and live streamers. So we are giving away a $100 necklace tonight, and it is this sterling silver and purple cubic zirconia necklace valued at $100. It is an absolutely adorable piece, so you want to make sure in order to enter, to have the possibility to win, you want to share this live broadcast right now to your own Facebook page and then comment shared in the comments section. That will automatically get you registered into the drawing tonight. Now, if you'd like to increase your odds, you can do so by tagging your friends, and you can tag for each person that you tag, we will give you an additional entry, up to 10 additional entries. So, and we will give that away before the end of this show tonight. So before 8 o'clock Eastern time, the winner of that beautiful piece will know that it is theirs. All right, now, next up, we have something very exciting coming up in just a little over 10 days, and that is that our friend Clay Zava, award-winning American gem cutter Clay Zava, will be back in person in our store for the amazing gemstone experience, where he cuts gemstones, and he has over 40 different awards won by his gemstones. So it's amazing that we even get to sit and talk to him. He's delightful, but he also brings 50 or more gemstones to pass around, and each of the people in attendance gets to hold them and look at them and learn about them. You'll see gemstones that you have never seen before or even knew existed. Like, for example, did you know that garnet comes in green? There's just so many cool things to learn and beautiful things to look at the Amazing Gemstone Experience. But Clay only does this twice a year, and he only does it for our store. So he will be here Monday, March 18th, and so the morning, well, it's not really the morning, so the 12 noon to 3 p.m. has only one spot available in it. Teresa told me this evening, or earlier today. And there are still a few spots in the 6 to 9 p.m. spot. So make sure that you call to register, because that is the only way that you get to join us for Clay's wonderful, amazing gemstone experience. So you must be registered. You cannot attend without registration. The store is closed for this private event on Monday, March 18th. And last week from tonight, we will be having our St. Patrick's Day special edition live online jewelry sale, and we will be giving away 18 different free giveaways totaling over $2,000. And so you do not want to miss that. Make sure to set your alarm, put it on your calendar, tell your friend to remind you, all of these things because you do not want to miss it. Plus, Clay Zava will be popping in for a little cameo appearance ahead of his in-person appearance coming up on Monday the 18th. Okay, Trey, that is a whole lot of talking.
Oh, no, that was good.
Exciting things I wanted to tell
I know.
folks.
It's wonderful.
So are you ready to?
I am.
Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and get you added to the stage here.
Okay, hopefully it's up there. Great.
And it is. So let's go ahead and get started, Trey.
Okay, I was so excited that new designs came out today.
They did? I didn't.
Yes.
We were so busy today. I didn't even hear that.
So I
Look
loved
at
some
that.
of them. This is one right here that I
Yep.
thought we would work with today, and it is so pretty. We often have people wanting this like antique design,
Mhm.
and it's not as easy to go to a design like that in this program, but now we've got it. So I'm so excited about it. It's coming up sooner or later.
All right, ta-da!
There it is. Yay!
Oh, I'm excited about this, Trey. I don't know how you kept this
I know.
a secret from me.
Well, I loved it, and I loved the design on this. I loved all the scroll work, and that you could put a nice size center stone in there. Uh-oh, her bed is not in the right spot.
What you want?
I think that our little, my sister's little dog was making a little noise, so hopefully that is what it is. Okay, so this is great because with Clay's show coming up, this would be a nice piece to be able to set one of the gems right in the center. And I just thought I'd show you all the unique things this particular ring can do. So let's go ahead and turn it into yellow. Sometimes the diamonds show up a little better against that yellow, a little bit more dynamic. And when we go into the gem center here, we can see the different size stones that we can put into this ring. It's a 1/4 carat right now, and you probably have all owned a 1/4 carat diamond before. It seems to be like one of the most common sizes that we get in the estate. And so look at how a 1/4 carat, which is like a nice smallish but visible size in earrings, how you could take an earring and turn it into an amazing looking ring.
And I think one of the reasons why 1/4 carats are so popular is because they straddle that line between affordable and a really good size.
I think you're right. I'm changing it into an oval shape right now.
Oh, love it.
And I thought that was a great style too. And I thought maybe for recognition of our grandfather's birthday today, we would maybe put his birthstone in the center, which would be an aquamarine.
Love it.
And we'd set that right in the center as we designed, and that would be just the centerpiece, but we can change it as we go along.
Mm-hmm. So that's very sweet, though. What a sweet thought, Trey.
Thank you. So that is a very pretty oval shape in there. It can even be, let's say if you've got a unique length from clay, we can change that to an elongated oval. So I'm going to get crazy and put a 7.5 in here and see what this program does.
Look out, folks.
So it's going to be slender. I'm so curious what it's going to do because this is uncharted territory. So it took the whole ring up. And let's just quickly see what size that is on a hand, because right now we really can't see. Oh my, isn't that a pretty design? And that also would be good for one of your first or middle fingers. Getting closer to it, you can see that pretty design. I like that it has a little bit of a 3D effect where it's a little taller.
But it also, I noticed, has like a lower profile for quote unquote fancy ring. So this would be a great one for people for lower profile rings.
It would. So going along this, let's go back to more of a normal size. Let's see, 5.5 we'll put. I think that's about what it was when we started. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little more to the size that we started with. which is not a very big stone. That again is a 1/4 carat in if it was a diamond. And if we get a little closer up here, we can see some of the unique other features that this particular new design has. If we go in, we can look at the center setting. And one of the things I often love to do is have my prongs look slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and put like a little bit of a double prong look on. So when we are looking at these prongs, we'll get more of a double look on it, which just adds interest. I hope you all saw it change. Now you've got more of a double prong look, and that's a good use too if you want to have more prongs on your piece, but don't want them all around the piece, to have these double prongs in the areas that your prongs are in already. So you actually have more or less 8 prongs on it, but you really only have the look of 4. When we have other designs we can choose, the claw type. I don't know. What do you call this one? So
that is the claw type, the pointed one?
Yeah, so it's going to give you kind of a claw look. There you go. This one is actually a reverse claw.
Yes, right.
This is a reverse claw. Let's try the other one that we have here and see if this is going to be more clawing over the stone, because I don't particularly like the reverse claw as well. So yes, this is a little more of a claw going over. You can see it's a little more pointed at the edge. And if we wanted to make that prong size larger, let's just see if that makes that prong larger and more over the stone. It might not. It might make it fatter.
That could happen.
Yes, that's what it did. It just made it fatter. So you've definitely got a prong look there. Now, this might not be a bad choice if you wanted to go really fat. And we've had people do this before, where we can go ahead and add a little diamond. And I'm sure you all have probably seen that, to the tips of prongs. So if we come in here and we grab a little added gem, we could actually add a little gem, hopefully I say, to the tips of these prongs. So let's go ahead and see. Let's bring that diamond in that we brought in. Good, we brought it up. And let's make it really small, because that's what it would have to be. Let's grab it. Why are you not moving?
It's doing nothing. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Back here. Oh, it did get smaller. Great. Now it has turned itself into, let's turn now back to the white, so we get a white diamond there.
Uh-oh, Grandpa Stone.
Yeah, I turned it all back to white.
Oh, all of it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And let's get in here and bring this diamond. Right now it is floating out there, but as we get it plastered down onto the prong, you can see that it actually is starting to be in the right position. And we're just going to nestle that right down. And I'm going to turn those prongs to yellow too, so you can really see that little diamond stuck right there.
Oh, I love that idea.
Sometimes it's nice to have those little accents. So we just make sure we had that nestled in properly. And it's still not nestled.
And it needs to be nestled properly.
If we turn it, I think we can do it. There we go. We got it. Almost. I thought we had it exactly. There we are. Oh my gosh, I really like that. And I think we can do that in all quad areas. So it's going to be on the tops of all the prongs. Let's take the blue dots off there and get a good look. Now that I think is fun.
That's very striking.
And I like it with the pointed prongs. That claw look and the diamonds on the edge really look spectacular.
They do.
A little added touch that makes people know that you had a little say in the design that you developed.
And let me just quickly say hi to Diane Sherman, who was in the store today talking to me.
Yes.
And so she's joining us tonight. And then the other thing I wanted to say was when you had those prongs, as fat, the fattest you had them on here, using the term fat, or chunky or whatever, they look like drops of water, which then to me meant like that is something that you could create or customize for someone who loved the lake or who loved the beach.
Oh, that's a good thought, actually.
So it's one of the ways that we can create a bespoke piece with just these small but very special personalizations.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, thank you, Trey.
Absolutely. And I'm just going to go in here and turn this back to the aqua. And if you missed that, it's in remembrance of our grandfather. It's his birthday today. He's been gone for many years, and he died at 90. So he lived a long time.
And he would have been 128 today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, 128. Well,
That's
you can see
shocker.
he could not have made it that long.
No.
Okay, so we're going to go back to, but he did live to 90, a nice age. So going into this design of the halo over here, we can do a lot of different things. So getting a little closer here, if you see the scrolls on here, they are so pretty. You could even add little diamonds in there, but they have gone a step further and they have designed it so you could actually put flowers in those spots. I just don't remember that before, like a little rose.
Wow.
How cute is that?
This is so, I'm learning and enjoying these choices along with everyone else. That is amazing.
Yes, I was so excited that we had so many different choices. It also offers another style of flower, a little simpler, and I've clicked that button right now, and there it is.
And we'll just read it.
Yeah. And that's a very pretty little flower.
So they just have more than one choice?
More than one choice of flowers. I'm going to go back to the rose just because I think it's so interesting.
Mm-hmm. Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked the swirl, but I always liked the swirl.
I know, I did too. Now, we can even go a little farther and we can have the profile edge on this have a little ripple to it. So let's go ahead and do that.
Let's do all the things.
And see, you can see along the edge there, it was smooth and now it has a really cute little ripple, making it have even more personality. If we wanted to, that's a triple ripple. Now we can do a double ripple.
Love it.
So I don't know if you could see that change, but it is a double ripple on there. And if we wanted it just to be a little more squared off, they offer that too. That is not my favorite one, the more squared off. I think I'd like to see the triple ripple.
I like the triple ripple too.
Yeah, so I think I'll leave it at that right now. And let's see what else it does. It can make this edge thicker or thinner. I kind of like the thickness it is right now, but if we wanted to make it thicker, let's see what that does. We're still waiting. There we go. So that really shows the edge a lot, actually really edges it in, frames it. There we go. That's even a better word.
That. Oh, I am so sorry it's no problem, but with Facebook comments also. So did you make the triple ripple wider?
I did.
I love it.
And if you're going to have the triple ripple, I think you might as well show it off.
I think you are
So
right.
let's leave it at that. Of course, the accent gems could get larger. I'm going to leave them right now, but they could be bigger if we wanted them to be. And then the shank also offers some alternatives. So one of the things that if you have larger knuckles and you want your ring to stay a little more on the top of your finger, they have the European back offered on this one. So if I click it, you can see the back of this ring will get more squared off. And that really keeps your ring a little bit more centered up to the top of your finger, because
Upright,
those
if you
upright,
will.
yes, upright is a good word. So why don't we just leave that on for something different? Now, Amanda's on too. She was in earlier
She
also.
sure was, yes.
She had a ring that was like this, and we were trying to fit it in a ring guard. We decided to take the back of it off and make it round. Because it was going in a ring guard, it needed to be round in the back. So that's one of the few occasions where this design actually would not work good, because you've got the burrs here and it would just set it up wrong.
And it wouldn't be necessary. I mean, what are you doing with it in the back at that point?
That's very true.
Now, Margarita Trey says, I have a question.
Oh, yes, Margarita. What is it?
Okay. Go ahead and put it in the comments, and we will get Tracy to answer for you.
Absolutely. There are some other things we can do with this, which is great. If we come up to the top here, the gem center can come off. So if for some reason we want to do something different in the center there, we can take that gem center off. Let's go ahead and grab it off. And so now you have an empty spot, and we have just the little prongs there, which you could put a different style of stone. You could put multiple stones. You could put even a design. With this being flowers here, you could put a flower in the middle. You could put an initial right there and have it framed with those prongs. So there's all kinds of things we could do in that spot. Okay, well, I have arthritis in my fingers, Margarita says. Can I do that to my rings? Yes, I believe so.
Oh, absolutely. So this is a wonderful question, because it doesn't have to be a ring that we are starting from scratch with. If you have an existing ring that you love, but it's now, because your knuckle has gotten larger, it's now doing more turning, we can absolutely install a European shank.
That is right.
That's a great question, Margarita. Thank you.
This particular, and we also have different backs we can put on your ring that open and close.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
There are other options as well.
So we have another thing that we can click. It's the center setting. And when we click that, I believe it's going to take it off entirely. So our diamonds are probably going to float there. We'll just have to, yes, see they're floating. So we will just go ahead and quiet those down here and put those to sleep for a moment. Okay. Then when we go back to that ring, let's see what else is offered. So one of the nice things about this feature is if you didn't want prongs and you wanted to have a bezel set around your ring, we can do that. We just come in here, or you want a fancy style, one of these fancy ones. Let me show them from the side. We could put that in that spot. Say you just didn't like the 4 prongs. We can change it. It gives us that option. But what I was planning to say is, if you wanted to have a bezel set, for example, we could bring that in, because we're seeing a lot more things bezel set right now. Have you noticed that too, Stacy?
Yes, I have. And I noticed myself more wanting to go toward that look.
Isn't it funny how it sways into different styles of jewelry, just like with everything, like with that peach fuzz color, for example. So interesting. So this is huge. We know that it was about 1/4 carat, and we're going to go to the oval shape. Although that even works, gorgeous. Doesn't it?
That is gorgeous. All right, everybody, that's it. Good night.
Whoops.
Oh my goodness.
It has. I pulled it to this. Oh my goodness. Look at it's turned yellow. Okay, one more time.
The stone.
Oh my goodness, metal. It's yellow still. Did anybody say to save?
No.
I better save.
You better save, but I don't know where that's going to. Oh, well, the stone's back to blue again up there.
Okay, we are saved. So let's go ahead. We can do this. We can do this,
even though down below it.
Yeah.
I saw the stone. Did you?
Oh, it's way down there.
Attached to it.
So we are going to maybe if we there pop this stone popped gold into the down below. Oh no, it's way down there. Oh my goodness. Come up here.
Oh, how many
Come
are
up here.
there?
So let's go ahead and click on this. Let's duplicate it and see if we maybe can't get a clear stone. We did.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we did. And we're going to take that last stone that we had and we're going to make it completely disappear.
All right, and Melinda says save.
Thank
She
you,
means
Melinda.
For the next time.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to go in here and we're going to push that up. And let's take it so that let's go over here. I see the gem center has come back. And take it away again. Let's hope that does it. You know, we ask a lot of this program. We really do. Okay, now let's go ahead on this new stone that we brought in. We are going to have it oval again, and we know that it was about 1/4 carat. So let's go back to 1/4 carat and see if we get it right. That's going to be close. So now we have a bezel set in there, a completely different look than what we had before.
Yes.
Absolutely. So this is a good design if you were going to wear this as a nurse. And it could be a little large, but maybe not. But you've got a smooth surface all the way around, so your gloves are not going to get caught on the design of the ring and start wearing those prongs down. I know we have some smaller prongs here, but ultimately I believe they're going to be protected by that top stone so that they would not really hit on things. Okay, so that is the bezel set. So that's one of the great reasons we would want to take that center out. So now we're back to the way it was. Let's go back to that ring. Let's see what else it's offered. So we have the halo accent gem beads. Let's see what that is.
Oh, yes.
So curious. Okay, so instead of accent diamonds, we have turned that little area into a cute little bead. It's so cute, isn't it?
It's like a little millgrain.
It
Just
is.
A single millgrain.
We don't have that happen very often where we can turn something into a little bead. I usually have to put my own beads in there.
That's right. So obviously there was a need for that bead.
Now, if you didn't want that on at all, I think maybe this is going to take it away by clicking this other box. Let's see. Yes, so now we've really got just a smooth look in that spot. Very interesting, all the things this is allowing us to do.
And it has a split shank too. Not that I want you to change it or anything. I'm just saying that's another thing it has.
Well, let's put the gem center back on. I wonder what color it's going to come in, don't you?
Purple. No,
it came in blue. Okay, and then let's put is the gem in there? Yes, the gem is on too somehow. Then if we wanted to put millgrain around this, we can do that. Let's see the millgrain around the edge, I'm thinking. Ooh, which gives it a whole different look.
Wow.
And then we can also add a little bit of extra bling to the band. There we go. Isn't that pretty?
That is beautiful. I looked away for a minute. The whole thing is diamonds.
Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds.
That's right.
And I think if we do that, I think it would be good if we brought the diamonds back, the diamond accents back. So let's do that. There we are. Because now we're really blinging it up.
Love it.
So that we're bringing the diamond accents back. But there is beads. So yes, Stace?
Let's go ahead and save, shall we?
Okay, you're right. A lot is getting put onto this piece.
And Melinda, said beautiful, and Susan Bexley gave it 3 diamonds.
Oh, thank you, Susan and
Came
Margarita
along
and
with
Melinda.
4 diamond
Wonderful.
emojis.
Now let's bring those little diamonds back on the tips of the prongs. There we go. So we're really blinging this up.
Oh, yeah.
Now, with it being roses, I really was thinking how pretty this would look in a rose gold.
Yes, I believe that Margarita was thinking that earlier.
Oh, was she?
too.
Okay, thank you, Margarita. We were thinking like-minded. And let's go ahead and make the center where the diamond is. Let's make that white. And I thought what would be nice, we've been doing a lot with rubies lately, and I thought rubies and rhodolite garnets, maybe put a ruby in the center and apply that. Oh, yeah. And then make the accent diamonds ruby also. That might run down the, let's see, the side diamonds. Let's see if that's what it is. I would love if we could make the little diamonds at the top here rubies. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, let's see what this will change to. Nothing. Quite often that one doesn't do anything. But that turned the whole ring.
Oh, it sure did.
So I think I don't want the side diamonds to be rubies. It just gets to be too much ruby. So let's bring this back in and easily accent the rubies that are along the top, even the ones that are right by the center stone. And we have now turned those into rubies also. And it just seems like a kind of pretty design with the rubies and the roses.
Exactly. And Lisa said, so rich looking. And Melinda said, you're making my ring. LOL.
That's so cute. And I'm going to move this ring in a minute. Whoops.
As soon as it lets her.
There we go. Let's go ahead and move that here and make it just a little bigger. And why don't we render a picture of it so we can really see, so it doesn't look so cartoony or sketchy. I guess it's sketchy.
This ring is sketchy.
Watch out. It's sketchy right now. I see Trixie. That must have been what she wanted, was her bed in that spot. I'm so happy she was able to tell you that.
Yes, that was really with just the quietest little sound. She's like, by the way, I didn't know if it was that or if she had heard thunder.
Oh, yeah, this is so pretty. I have to tell you, I've started to really be drawn to the rubies also.
Isn't that interesting how our taste changed like that?
I know, it's so cute. And I hope everybody got to see that. I was going so quickly.
You were. Did you even take a snapshot of it?
I did, but I was so quick. Did you want to see it again?
Why not?
Sorry about that, folks.
I mean, people are probably crying.
Hey, there's my ring, and you went so quick. There we are. Now I took it from a different perspective.
Oh, I like that too, of course.
And I'll keep my hands down.
She's keeping her hands off of the mouse so that she doesn't
stop clicking.
Click it away again.
And this has been a busy week for us for some reason. Even with Bike Week, we've had people coming in. I guess around our area, it must be pretty smooth going, or people would not be venturing out.
That's right. And we've done an exceptional number of free jewelry evaluation appointments this week, too.
We have. We definitely have. So this one, let's say we wanted to, and anybody that wants to wants me to add any of their thoughts to this, I'll be more than happy to do that. I just thought I'd venture out to see what else this ring could do. But let us know what designs you might like to see, what colors. I'm going to do one quick thing here. I am going to take off the shank, which is another great option this piece offers. So let's say you would like to have be matchy-matchy, or you really don't wear rings and you wanted to wear a pendant, this piece would be able to be turned into a pendant, which is such a nice feature. Let's go ahead and bring in a chain, maybe a rope chain. Where are you, rope? There's a nice box. Let's bring that in.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that I'm looking right now and I see Melinda said ruby and black diamond.
Yes, and up above that, Margarita said, let's do the Yellowstone.
Okay,
So-
very good. So I'll just make it into a quick pendant. I won't even put a bail on it. We'll just have it float behind it, so
We can
you will
see
see what it would look like. And Teresa has a similar designed piece.
Oh, she does. Hers exquisite, but she designed herself.
She did, and that one goes east-west.
Mm-hmm.
So this chain to me is a little thick,
Agreed.
but there it is as a pendant. So you know what also would be really neat if you took these and you made links out of them and you made it into a bracelet.
Oh. And then let's see, Lisa. Hold on, there we go. Lisa said, "Can you turn it sideways?" So great minds think alike, because you were saying that.
Yes.
And she was typing that.
Okay, so if we were to make this, let's grab this center piece here. Can I turn this sideways? I can just physically turn it.
So it won't allow you to do it because it's made to be a ring, really.
Right. So it's made to be a ring and made to go
software.
Yes, but it doesn't matter. We can trick it.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. And we can tell it that we want it to go sideways. We're just going to bring this over. I know I'm so far from it.
You are.
You know why?
Okay.
It's because of the handles on the chain.
You have to be able to grab those.
Yes, but they're in a grabbable spot now.
There we go.
So yes, this would be fabulous as a pendant that went east-west. I love it.
And Irene Eddy says, I have this ring. It is a 1929, belonged to my grandmother, and with a center emerald and small peridot.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Yes, those two colors seem delightful together.
They do. Yeah, I like it going sideways, and I'm used to seeing this kind of shape going sideways on Teresa's piece. I think she had it on today. I think somebody had made mention of it.
Oh, it is. If you have been in the store, you have seen Teresa wearing her blue topaz, London blue topaz necklace. Clay Zava, our friend, the American gem cutter, he cut the stone, and then Teresa made the design the pendant for it, and it's one of my favorites.
It is.
It truly is. And so, all right, Trey, if you can get control over that little guy, getting the shank back and so forth.
I am.
Margarita is wanting to do a Yellowstone.
Okay.
And Diane said, yes, I saw it on her today, and it is beautiful. Isn't that sweet?
It is. So we'll put a yellow diamond. Oh, click the wrong one. Ignore what I'm doing. We have to do it physically like this. So we're going to take that center, and why don't we do the little ones around it in yellow also? And we'll leave the band white. We'll do a yellow diamond. And then, oh, that's pretty. Would Margarita like to see it all maybe in white? I don't know if we can, you know what? We've got it in the rose. I know Margarita likes rose.
Yeah.
So we will go ahead and take a shot of this.
All right.
We'll move this over. There we go.
Oh, this is going to be beautiful. And Margarita said yes.
Okay, yes. In the yellow, in the pink. Probably.
Whatever you two were talking about, but only one of you was talking, and it was you.
Oh boy, that is a pretty color combination.
And what did you put in there? A yellow diamond?
Yellow diamond. I know Margarita likes yellow diamonds. And I think this really makes that yellow diamond pop, being in that rose gold. Pretty.
Boy, that is beautiful. That was a great suggestion.
Absolutely. It makes it dreamy, doesn't it?
It does.
And
boy, that's beautiful.
Let's see if we turned it all to white, how much, if that would pop. Oh, that's just the center in white. There we go. Oh, that's striking.
Wow. So like having it in platinum or white gold?
Yes. And if we put yellow diamonds down the side.
Woo, can we get that rendered for you?
Absolutely.
And Melinda says with black diamonds. So I think
that would be beautiful. We'll go back to that pink with the black diamonds in just a second.
I think it was ruby with black diamonds.
So. Oh, ruby with black diamonds. Okay, we'll go all the way back to that.
We could start with the black diamonds with the yellow.
That sounds very nice.
This is just beautiful. That yellow and white combination is exquisite.
It reminds me of spring, doesn't it?
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Melinda also says save soon.
Oh, thank you. As soon as this renders, I will save.
So smart.
Okay, I'm going to save real quick. And we'll just take a screenshot of that. I don't put those up enough, but I've got them.
You've got them.
I do.
You never get them again. So.
That's right. So we're going to go to the black diamond down the side. And the accents is black diamonds, I believe.
Love it.
And if I was to do this and I had more time, I'd probably put a few more accent diamonds on the top. I really would.
You would add more than what they
I would. Oh, yeah, that looks good.
Ooh, that is gonna be
so
beautiful.
We've got the yellow in the center. We've got the black diamonds. And I know that Melinda likes the ruby and black. So we will do that maybe on the rose gold. And it just really changes it a lot, doesn't it?
It does.
Earlier today, someone was thinking of having a ring that was an older ring. It had white and yellow both on the top and etching. And they're planning on putting a black diamond into that center. It's going to be very pretty. Black diamonds, you could think of them if you look at a lot of times men's rings will have the gold and then they'll use black onyx with some diamonds, and it really is striking up against that yellow gold.
It is.
Yeah, that's very pretty.
And Margarita says, I know you're still on Melinda's. She says, you should try the black with that blue diamond to see how it looks. So the blue diamond, I think she was talking about Grandpa's birthstone, the aquamarine.
Oh, yeah, the aquamarine. Well, let's go ahead and try that. And right there. Oh, yes.
Oh, wow.
White and that aquamarine always look really good.
They do.
So we're taking another look at that. And wouldn't it be fun to have this piece and then a pendant to go with it?
Yes.
You could even make smaller earrings. Just really, really a pretty design.
And I love sets.
I love sets too, and people are really starting to like sets a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's before it was nobody wanted what you would classify matchy, but now everybody's wanting matchy.
That's right. And I could never understand why people didn't want things that matched. I always liked that look. So that,
You did.
I didn't change that. But it is pretty neat that is, that more and more people are interested in that.
It is, yeah.
Now, for Melinda, you still need to do the ruby with black.
Okay,
So
so
I'm gonna have to get out a Post-it note just to keep up with all of the creativity going on here tonight.
there we go.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that black and red combination is really good. There we go.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
And I see that Rick says Cindy always loves sets.
Yep, she always wanted sets, and I'm not surprised because that she just has that kind of style. Same with Diane Sherman. She said, "Yes, I too love sets."
Yes. And Amanda bought a set of jewelry, a bracelet and a necklace that matched. So, it's really all around. Everybody's loving the
Is
sets
doing
right
that.
now.
And
Mhm.
she was, today was the first day I'd met her in person, and she was delightful.
She was, yes. Okay, so that is the ruby and the black diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
And did I see somebody say something about purple?
Yes, purple and teal, Melinda said.
Okay, purple and teal. So let's have the center be purple. We'll have that be a beautiful amethyst. And then we'll have teal. Oops, wait a second, everybody. I accidentally pushed the wrong button. We're going to be rendering here for a second. Let me go ahead and take that off. There we go. Okay.
I heard the fan kind
Yes.
of slow down on your laptop, and I was like, uh-oh.
So one of the colors that teal is a beautiful tealy color is the London blue topaz. Would you classify that? They also have a beautiful teal diamond.
Oh, let's go with the teal diamond. But what?
Okay, so we'll say that's the teal diamond.
We're gleaming it anyway, so let's just go with that.
Yes. And why don't we go to white for the, well, you know what we haven't done is yellow. Let's do yellow.
Ooh, I like it.
And then let's do these little ones in teal also.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see what this teal color would be. Okay, and so I'm going to go over here and change them back to the more tealy color. There we go. I think that's a richer color. Yeah, so the purple is really quite a beautiful shade with really any color of teal, any shade of teal.
Now, is that an amethyst or a purple sapphire?
I put an amethyst in it.
Mm-hmm.
That last one looked horrible because it was half rendered. Oh, wow. And when it gets rendered, it really makes everything look realistic, like the way it's going to look in real life. So
it brings it all together.
It does. And the teal framing the amethyst really make that amethyst turn a very pretty color.
Yes, it really added to it.
Okay, let's go ahead and take a screenshot of that. And I think Margarita is saying she'd like to see that in white.
I think that is what she's saying.
Okay, so let's go ahead and turn that into white. There you go. Oh, yeah. What a different look.
It is completely different.
Absolutely.
I think those are going to pop out even more in the white gold or platinum, whatever a person will want to make that in.
Very true. Yeah, so it turns it, it's a nice cool look, isn't it? The other one's a little warmer, and this one is very cool.
And Nancy D says, Wow.
Well,
All
Nancy,
caps.
I'm so glad you're liking it. We're so glad to have you here tonight.
We sure are.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. We appreciate that. We're almost done rendering this little one, and unless there's any other choices, I think we probably will go ahead and go back to you, Stace, as soon as we get done rendering this. Any other choices that anybody's requesting? There we go. Love it. And we'll show it on a hand because we haven't had on a
please.
hand for a while. Yeah, there it is on a hand. Just a perfect length and everything. And I know you like to see them on like other fingers. So this is a great program because we can move it onto a first finger.
It's funny that you say that I like to see them on first fingers when we both know I can't wear a ring on either of my first fingers because I go to scratch my nose and it really hurts when you have a ring on.
That's true.
I go to rub my nose.
Yes.
And
that would not be comfortable.
No, it's been painful a number of times, and yet I cannot correct myself. It's the price you pay for beauty, right?
Well, when they had to put a glove on you when you were little.
That's right.
Like when you were first born.
Still in the hospital.
You were rubbing your nose.
From scratching my nose. So
yeah. It's allergies, I think.
That's right.
Sensitivity to smell. Honestly, I think that's what it is.
I think it's sensitivity to cash money.
No. So. Well, they say that, right? If your nose itches.
That's right. You got money coming to you.
Rub my nose.
Tracy kept rubbing her nose a lot.
Okay, well, bye everyone. Yeah. It was coming to this.
Yeah, we knew that it was going to say goodbye.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it is so creepy when it happens.
I know.
But I also wanted it to happen, so it's a little of both. All right, and as we had someone in the store today who brought in a little bag of jewelry that they wanted to actually trade towards some other things that they had seen. In fact, we had a couple of people, probably a few people who did that today.
We did.
So just a reminder that we do buy and trade jewelry. And so all you need to do is call up and make an appointment or text us and make an appointment. And we will set aside time just for you. And you can go to our website at tracyandstacy.com to see the list here. Oh, I'm sorry. And click on the gold buying tab and you'll see this list plus more information and testimonials about our gold buying and trading. So it's a good thing to do with your unwanted jewelry. Get jewelry that you will wear and enjoy. Now, next Wednesday, we will be having another one of our special edition live online jewelry sales. And as most of you know, that means that we will be giving away 18 free giveaways totaling over $2,000. It's an early St. Patrick's Day special edition on March 13th, starting at 7 p.m., and we will be giving away over $2,000 in giveaways. So no purchase necessary. So do not miss out on that. Make sure to set your alarm and to write it on all of the calendars that you have and put a Post-it note on the bathroom mirror so you do not forget this special evening. And then a week from tonight, we will once again have a live custom jewelry design along with my sister, award-winning jeweler Tracy, and award-winning jewelry designer Tracy, and we will also be giving away a sterling necklace valued at least $100. And that will be show number 379. So live show number 379. And that is a week from tonight starting at 7 o'clock Eastern time. So we have a winner for our, there we go. I had to go and look at the name again. That's really sad, but it had been 2.5 seconds. So what do we expect? All right. So the winner for the sterling silver necklace that we're giving away this evening is Susan Bexley. Susan, congratulations. A round of applause for you. And as you know, all you need to do is come on in the store and pick it up at your convenience. Now, we'd like to say thank you so much to all of you
Sorry,
for
everyone.
being a part of our show tonight and for being part of our Wednesday night show.
Thank you so much.
It means so much to Tracy and I, and the camaraderie and friendship that we have all built here has been a really special part of our lives. And
Sorry.
we enjoy. Are you having an emergency?
Oh,
or-
it's just too much.
All right, we'll go fast.
Yeah.
We'll go fast.
Sorry about that. It's just sometimes my eyes get overwhelmed by looking so much.
Well, Tracy looks at, we both look at a lot of little things, and by the time
You do.
we get to hour 10, it's probably a bit much. All right, so until we either see you tomorrow or Saturday in the store here in Daytona Beach, Florida, or we see you next Wednesday for our special edition early St. Patrick's Day live show. We remind you to stay sparkly. Good night.
Bye-bye.
To schedule a free custom jewelry design appointment with Tracy, simply call or text us at 386-252-0010. Your appointment can be in person at Masterpiece Jewelers or online over Zoom. It's your choice.